Hello kids, we are starting with the topic Introduction to Python. So for this, first of all, you need to download Python software. So you can download it from the internet with the help of link https://www.python.org downloads. Okay, from there you can download this software. After that, we need to install this into our system. So after the installation is completed, so message is going to appear that setup was successful. Now we should understand that what is Python. See, Python is a simple object oriented, high level and general purpose programming language which is used for web and app developments, and it was created by Guido van Rossum. Okay, now we are going to start that how we can operate this. So you can see I have opened this window. This is Python shell. Okay, I have opened IDLE. Okay, Python IDLE. IDLE means Integrated Development and Learning Environment. Okay, now this is your IDLE environment. Now here you can see these three greater than signs are there. So here you can write any command, like you can write, suppose I want to print something, so we have to write down, okay, suppose we calculate something, 3 plus 4. Now enter. You can see we get the result. Suppose we write down 6 multiply by 7, so we get the result 42. Now we can even open the new Python file from the file option. You will click on the file, then click on new file. Now this is the window. It is known as new Python file. So even here we can do the coding, we can do the programming in this. Okay, now next thing is how we can display the value on the screen. So for displaying anything on the screen, we need to write the print command. So we will write down print. Now we will put the bracket sign. In double quotes, whatever we are going to write down. Suppose we are writing hello world, exclamation mark. Now double quotes close. Now bracket close. Now we have to save this file. So we will go to the file menu. Now click here save as. Now we will find out the location where we want to save this. Now we write the name like class 8. Save. Now you can see the file has been saved with the name class 8. Now here you can see the extension of this file is .py. Like you have the extension for all the files, like in HTML you have the extension .html or .htm. So similarly in Python files you have the extension .py. Okay, now this has been saved. Now we will go to the run command. From here we will click on run module, and the shortcut key for running a file is F5. Now you can see the hello world has been printed here. Okay, so this is how we can make the use of print command. Now next thing is your data types in Python. So we can have three types of data types: integer, floating point and string. In integer you can store the integer values like negative values, positive values. In floating point you can save the decimal values, and in string you can save the text values, like anything you can write. Now if we want to check the data type of anything, so how we can check it? We can write type, then in brackets, like I'm writing 35. So this is an integer type value, so you can see the answer is type int. That means the data type of this value is integer. Similarly, if I say type, here I can write 45.9. So this must be a floating value, so you can see this type is float. Now we can write type hello. Now here we got the error because we have not closed it in the double quotes. Okay, so we need to write this in the double quotes because this is a string value. So you can see this is str. Str means string data type. So we have three data types: int, float and string, and this is how we can check the data type of any value. Next is your arithmetic operators. See, in arithmetic operators we can do the calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So in this we need two values to operate. Okay, so whatever the things on which you are operating, they are known as the operators. Okay, they are known as the operators, and the calculation which is being performed, or the operation which is being performed, is known as the operands. Like we add 6 plus 7, so in this 6 and 7 are the operators and plus is your operand. Okay, so first we will see how we can make the use of addition operator. Now you can see here we calculate 14 plus 5. Now you can see the value is 19. Now suppose we calculate this, so value is 18. Now we write down plus 1.2, so value is 4.4. Now we can even add the floating point numbers with the integer values, like 7.3 plus 5, so this will be the value. So this is how we are going to make the use of additional operator. Now next is your subtraction operator. For subtraction operator you need to apply the minus sign, like I'm doing this. So what will be the answer? 32. Now we can even subtract the decimal values. We take 10.3, so this is your value. Okay, next we take, suppose this is an integer value and we need to subtract the decimal value from here, so this is the answer. And again we can take the decimal point value and we can subtract the integer value from there, so this is the answer. This is the use of subtraction operator. Now third one is your multiplication operator. For multiplication we need to use asterisk sign. Okay, the asterisk symbol is used for multiplying the two numbers. So we can multiply like 12 asterisk 3, so answer will be 36. We can even multiply the decimal values, like 13.5 multiplied by 4, so this is the value. Now we can even multiply two decimal values, two floating point values, so this is your answer. This is how you can use the multiplication operator. Now next is your division operator. So in division operator the symbol slash is used for finding the quotient, where a number is divided by the another number. So like we are writing 40 slash 4, so answer will be 10. Now we can take any decimal value, divide by 4, so this is your value. Now we can make use of 2 point values, like two floating point values, 4.3. Now we can even take that integer number divided by any floating point number, so this is your value. Now next one is your modulus operator. Modulus operator, this for this percentile symbol is used, and it is used to find out the remainder. Okay, now we check 20 divide by suppose we take 5, so answer will be 4. Okay, then we see, sorry, in this case I use the division sign, that's why we got the quotient. We need to find out the remainder, so we can write down 20 percentile, this is the sign of percentile, and we can say 6. So what will be the remainder? The remainder will be 2. Now if we divide 40 percentile 3, so the remainder is 1. So this is the sign of modulus. This is the use of modulus operator. We can even make the use of floating point numbers, so this is your remainder. Now next is your floor division operator. So for this you can use double slash. Okay, this is used to divide two numbers and express the result as the greatest integer less than or equal to the quotient. So we will see with the help of example, like you can see 10, this is the sign of floor division operator, double slash. Now we are dividing it by 2.4, so answer will be 4.0. okay, now you see what is the difference between the division and the floor division. Okay, now first we take the example. that we are doing the division. We are doing the division with the 2.4. So this will give us the answer 4.1666 like this. Okay, till big decimal numbers. Now we are taking the floor division with same numbers we are using. Now you can see the answer. So this has just rounded off the number. Okay, this gets the rounded off result. Next is your exponent operator. Okay, the exponent, for this we use the double asterisk symbol, and this is used to find the exponent. That means 2 exponent 2, that means 2 raised to the power 2, that means answer will be 4. So we can see here 3 double asterisk 4. Okay, so you can see the answer is 81. That means 3 raised to the power 4. That means 3 is multiplied 4 times. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Like we calculate 2, 3. Now 2 raised, this means 2 raised to the power 3. That means 2 into 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So answer will be 8. So this is the use of exponent operator. Okay. Now next part is your converting float to integer. Suppose we are having a float number and we want to convert that into an integer. So we can convert it with the help of function int brackets. Okay, int command. Like we take an example that x is equals to 14.5678. Like this we are having any number. Now we want print x. Now bracket close. Okay, now you can see what will be the result. Result will be this. So now we want x is equals to int. Now we want the value of x in the integer numbers. So we can write down in the brackets that 14.5678 is the answer. Now you can see it will be converted. Okay, it will be converted and it will display. Now if we display x, then its value must be 14. Okay, now you can see we have print x value was this. Okay, then we have converted the value of float to int. How? X is equals to int, in brackets we have written the values. Now when we have taken out now print, you can see the value is now 14. It's not 14.568. So 14 is what? It is an integer. So this is how we can convert the float points to the integer points. In this you can see this x we have written. X was used to store this number. So this x is what? This is a variable. Okay, this is a variable name. And this is what? This is a constant value. Okay, we take an example of a variable. Suppose we take a variable salary is equals to 40,000. Now we will print salary. Okay, print in bracket we will write down salary. That means you want to print out the value of the salary. Now salary was a variable, it was storing a value 40,000. Now we have printed this. So what is the answer? Answer is 40,000. Okay, this is the use of variables. And if we say that a is a variable, it is equals to b, it is equals to c, and the value is 5. Okay, so now we want to get the value of these. That means we have 3 variables a, b, c, and all are storing the same value, that is 5. Now if we say that print a, so answer will be 5. If we say print b, answer will be 5. Again we say print c, answer will be 5. Okay, so this is the use of Python. This is the introduction to Python, how we can use the variables and how we can use the arithmetic operators. Okay, so you all can practice this in your systems. Thank you.